Look at this code. What is the result here? 55. And this code, it does the same thing, right? Wrong.
Oops.
Today I'll show you why JavaScript, adored by so many programmers, is also hated by others. Most arithmetic operations in JavaScript, such as subtraction, division and multiplication, convert their arguments to numbers. But the plus operator? Nope. Instead of converting its arguments, it's converted by its arguments. If either argument is a string, plus becomes a concatenation operator instead of addition operator. This is called operator overloading. So obviously, string 5 plus 1 should mean string concatenation, but string 5 minus 1 should mean subtraction. That's totally intuitive, right? No, it's not. JavaScript isn't trying to be difficult, it's just helpful. The problem is JavaScript's idea of helpful is like a cat bringing you a dead bird. It's technically a gift, but not one you asked for. 5 multiply 5. Strings? Who cares? It's math. True plus 1, true becomes 1, because don't ask. In JavaScript, variable types are unknown until runtime, so even if you think your plus operator will add numbers, a stray string might change everything. Look on this function that adds up an elements of an array. You call some elements expecting it to sum r2 plus r3 plus r4, but what if count is a string 3 instead of 3. Start plus count becomes 23, it's string concatenation. The loop iterates way more times than expected. The less operator quietly converts types, making debugging painful. That's a silent bug that's much harder to catch than an error message. Remember this example. The if statement uses lose equality, which converts string 0 to 0 to make them match. The switch statement, however, uses strict equality, so 0 not equal 0, and the case doesn't match. It makes sense in strongly typed languages like C++, where you always knew the variable type, but in JavaScript, in most situations, JavaScript loves implicit type conversions, but here it suddenly decides to be strict. Was there a good reason for this? Maybe. Is it useful? Almost never. Have you ever written a switch statement where string 0 and 0 needed different cases? No. If you find such a program, I give you full permissions to track down the author and ask them some serious live questions. If numeric 0 doesn't run, 0 is falsy. If empty string doesn't run, empty string is falsy. If space runs, a space is truthy. If empty array runs, empty array is true. The last one gets people every time. An empty array is true. If you didn't know that, congratulations, you just learned why JavaScript developers have trust issues. JavaScript is like a helpful but unpredictable trainee. Sometimes it does exactly what you want. Other times it takes your careful instructions, notes, and then does something completely different, but with total confidence. Remember, implicit type conversion happens whether you like it or not. JavaScript will quietly change types and keep running. The worst bugs aren't errors, they are wrong calculations that look fine. Always verify types when working with user input or external data. Now, go forth, write some slightly more predictable code, and may your type conversions always be intentional. If you enjoyed this video, share it and subscribe. Stay in tech!